is up, YouTube, and welcome back to Bald Man Reacts. I have had a bunch of requests for the new Coheed and Cambria track, The Dark Sentencer. I've done one track, and it finally got me into this amazing band that I have been missing out for far too long. Many years ago when I first heard them, I couldn't get into the vocals, but I have since become a fan. I am not fully up on the story yet. I do really need to sit down and go through record by record. I think at some point what I'm going to start doing here on the channel is I'm going to start doing each record from the first all the way through. So I really get a chance to get a feel for the story, because I know every album is supposed to be part of the continuation of the story. And that way you guys get to take that full journey with me. So anyway, we're going to check out the brand new track from the band, The Dark Sentencer. It's a little over 10 minutes, so it's going to be a nice long journey. I'm looking forward to hearing what these guys are coming out with this time, and I'm looking forward to hearing the record at some point as well. The band is Coheed and Cambria. The track is The Dark Sentencer, and here we go. Really pretty piano, and it's actual piano, it's not keyboards, you can tell. Really like the tone and texture of the piano they chose here. If I'm not mistaken, there's comic books based off this, or these are all based off comic books, right? Please let me know or correct me in the comments. I have to find the comics at some point as well. I like those electronic elements coming in there.
No, there is no time. Space.
Voice sounds like the guy who voiced the Protoss for StarCraft. Really like the different piano textures and elements.
Far beyond our past. In romance between a pair of unheavenly creatures.
Like how they slowly build into this track.
The 5 houses of the Star Supremacy have privatized the detention zones of the galaxy. These planetary prison pits were assembled from the cracked worlds of the Great Crash. Which brings us to our stage, where the light must learn to love the black.
Outstanding narration here. Love how they're setting this up. I love that incredible sci-fi feeling. I'm guessing the whole story is this one massive sci-fi epic. Really like those guitars.
It begins with them, but ends with me, their son, Axis.
Really like how they're building that riff. I like the gang vocals there. I hate to use the term because it was overused for so many years, but it really does give you that epic feel. Really tasteful leads here. I love how expressive he is with his voice. He's got so many tones and textures. He really manipulates them so well. A little bit of that James LaBrie, like, aggressive there. really nice bass lines there. Got a lot of movement to it, the beautiful clean tones. Really great, intelligently written lyrics here. Really strong drum accents and fills here. Really like the guitar textures that are placed a bit lower there in the mix below the riffing. It's a really nice shift there. I like that vocal layering quite a bit. It adds some nice depth. Really cool cymbal accents as well. They're just slightly audible for me. A good spot to drop out and add some different textures. I like that vocoder like feel that adds a different sound to the voice. It certainly works here. Again, really tasteful soloing, down low, really rich lead tone. I love what he does with his voice. He just has such a great grasp of what he's capable of. He's able to use those big stretching passages. He holds those notes just to add that inflection and that different element. Really outstanding fill there.
You can escape.
Like the vocal textures once again. He's up in that falsetto.
A place where the blind truly can see. Hear my voice, eagerly to boldly die. Break on my knees. It's been my pleasure to serve your disease. Welcome home.
another different accent piece from the guitar player. Back down to that lower register, lower chords. Outstanding. Is that it? Getting there. That's over 9 minutes and 40 seconds in, and it doesn't feel like it. It feels like 4 or 5. I like how they're going to come out with that very sparse piano there. That was incredible. That was Coheed and Cambria, the track The Dark Silencer. It is their new one. Had quite a few requests for them here lately, and I've been meaning to get back to them. You know, every time I listen to these guys, first thing I think about is, man, I'm an idiot. I really do. Because I couldn't get into them when I first heard them back in the mid-2000s. And I probably should have given, well, not even close, I should have given them a bigger listen, a bigger chance, and sat down with a record instead of just what I was hearing on mainstream radio at the time. I think part of it was because his voice does have some of those emo leanings, and I think the radio was just so oversaturated with that stuff at the time. I stupidly wrote them off as an emo band, and they're absolutely not an emo band. That was a phenomenal progressive rock track, and I enjoyed every single second of it. It builds incredibly well. He has a phenomenal voice. He's very dynamic. He understands what he can and can't do with it. He stretches those notes to be able to have the impact that he wants his voice to have. He's truly one of those singers that is absolutely in command of what he's singing. And if he wants to make his voice do something, he's going to do it. Musicianship all the way around is stellar. The drummer has really great feel and presence behind the kit. I love it. I love the way he feels out his accents, and he feels out his fills and his rolls and what he wants to do to add some kind of impact to the track. His bass lines are smooth, they're clean, and they're absolutely pleasant, beautiful to listen to. The lead guitar player has, again, he's got such a great feel to what he's playing. And the accents, typically, in most mixes, the accents are above the riff, and to me that sounded a bit like it was more below. It's there, the riff is center, and it's a bit more forward. The accents are just right below the surface. You can hear them, and they're adding their little thing. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this track 3 or 4 more times just to pick up the little things going on inside of it. There's a lot of textures going on, and it's accessible. If you're not a huge progressive rock fan, you don't want your ears blown out by Dream Theater or one of those really, really proggy powerhouses, you can listen to this and get really outstanding progressive rock without really realizing that you're getting really outstanding progressive rock. It's accessible and it's easy to listen to, and it feels fantastic. Love the emotions. I love the lyrics. I love the concept. I really do think I'm going to start slowly going through record by record, starting from the very beginning and just listening to all of them straight through. Just do full album stuff here on the channel. I do a lot of that. And just taking the journey one record at a time, because I really do want to understand the story. It's clearly, there's a ton of depth to it, just like their music. Thank you, guys. I knew I was going to get to it at some point. I figured tonight sounds like a good idea. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm guessing the new record is coming out at some point, but I'm not sure when. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you. Thank you for all the support. Truly appreciate it. Thank you to my law enforcement, veterans, military, and first responders for what you guys do every single day. I love you. I appreciate you. As always, you have been awesome. I have been Bald Man. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other. Keep that back.